Alright guys, so today we're gonna do something a little cool. So for the next couple days, we're gonna reviewing only Shockwave. And I bet you're wondering, why am I gonna review only Shockwave? Because in preparation for that, I ordered a MP Shockwave. So yeah, so for the next couple days until he arrives, we're gonna be reviewing only Shockwave. So I hope you're ready to see the lot of the purple guy. The all purple Decepticon with one eye. So first up in our Shockwave list, we have good old Dark of the Moon Shockwave from the Studio Series line. Now, I never had the original Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Never had them. Always wanted them when I was little. Well, when I was younger, always wanted them. But I don't want him anymore because this guy is 10 times better than him. Now, in terms of accessories, he came with this little parachuter. This little parachute guy. Let's look at that mold right there. Let's look at him. Now, let's make this focused. Here he is. I mean, it's not a half bad little figure. Just a little minifigure of a little parachute guy from the movie. You can recreate the scene where they parachute down and they land on Shockwave and they land on his face and he's blinded. Let's see if I can do it. So yeah, you can do that. You can have him land on his face and make him blind and have him run off. And then we got Brains and Wheelie. These two are super small and super tiny, and as soon as I am showing these two off, I'm putting them immediately back into the drawer. Because I do not want to lose these two. Here they are. Yes, they are painted. Oh my god. They are painted, and they're very tiny. They are painted, and they're very, very, very tiny, as you can see here. Let's see if I can focus on them. They're like little rubber, they're just little rubber figures. Little rubber guys. So yeah, they're there. The sculpts are pretty nice, actually. So yeah. So I'm gonna go put these two in the drawer real quick. Do not want to lose those. Get in the drawer. Same goes for this guy. I don't care. And the other thing, the last thing that Shockwave came with was his big old battering ram. I'll be honest, I don't like how rubbery it is. I hate how it's rubber and not like plastic. It should have been hard plastic, in my opinion. Not like this weird rubbery substance that they have made it out of. Same goes for his hand. Also, I don't know if I'm the only one who has this problem. You guys comment down below. But does your Studio Series Shockwave's battering ram thing barely stick onto his arm? It falls off constantly? Yeah, mine does. I guess we can look at some of the sculpting on this guy. Now, this guy is a retool of that Megatron figure. You can actually see that his upper legs are Megatron from that Megatron toy from the Studio Series, the first one that came out, and his treads are the exact same mold as that Megatron, as you can see back there. I mean, I'm fine with it. I actually broke mine. There's a little peg that plugs into there, snapped off in there, sadly. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It still transforms perfectly. Now, let's look at that Shockwave head sculpt. Now, I'll be honest, I'm fine with the Michael Bay aesthetic, but I do think Shockwave has one of the coolest looking faces in the Michael Bay movies. And it's a real shame that this character did not do much in the movies and just died immediately going head to toe with Optimus. And let's look at that giant cannon arm that he has here. It is huge. It is as big as his whole body, actually. That's how big it is. And it's pretty cool how big it is. I mean, also, it is rubber, the cannon. Oh, there's a little dirt on there from the stop motion I made a while back. If you've seen it, you can go watch it. There. Also, he has a little articulation. He's a little sum right there on the cannon. So, I guess we can get down to articulation for Shockwave. His head is on a ball joint that has a lot of range and movement, so he can look all the way around. His arms can go all the way around. He has his elbow can bend up that far and bend that down that far. He has a swivel at the upper arm and go all the way around if you don't have his little battering ram thing on. So yeah, you can swivel it all the way around. His hand is on a hinge, so you can move it. So yeah, this arm is a little more limited because of the tube connecting to the back of it. He can't really go all the way around. Oops, it popped off the tube. Let me go plug that back into the back of him. He can't go all the way around. He can kind of go like back a little bit and then back forward. So yeah. I mean, if the tube was unplugged, yeah, he'd go all the way around. His elbow can bend a little farther than you. His elbow bend is about that far. So yeah, and he has the same articulation on this arm, just a little more limited because of the tube and how big it is. Alright, like you can count about that far. Pick up about that far. Knee bend can go pretty deep knee bend actually for this guy. Ankle pivot about that far. And or like kind of like ankle articulation, then make him move up and down. And his legs he can do the splits pretty easily. So yeah, that's something he can do splits. He has a rotation up here at the upper leg. And yeah, that's basically all Shockwave's rotation. No waist swivel, sadly. Makes sense because of how he's molded, so it's not the end of the world in terms of that articulation goes. Let's get down to the... Also, I guess these are technically articulated. Kinda, technically, you can count this articulation. And this tube is on a simple little hinge, so I can move them down. So yeah, these are technically articulated, but that's more for transformation. So let's adjust let's adjust the camera for transformation, shall we? Let's do it. Sorry if you heard my neck crack. I had to crack my neck because it was hurting. Let's do this. Let's transform Studio Series Shockwave. So yeah, adjust the camera. Let's do it. All right. So turn around. Now also, you can do this, but I have his ankles like this because I did notice how like kind of loose, kind of like I don't like how his ankles are because his ankles aren't supposed to be like this because that's pushing the plastic over. But I have his ankles like this for more stability. You can do what you want. It's your transformer. Not telling you what to do with it, but I have it for stability. And this popped off, so let me just plug that back on there. There we go. Alright, so let me bring this around because I have them. Well, actually, you know, it's more accurate. So what you're gonna do, if you have it like this, swing these around on both sides, basically. So swing these around. Swing around. Like that. And let's go up here and untab his arms. Move that backpack out of the way. Lift up his head, make his head go up about that far, and get these arms out of the way for now. And do that. And when you're going back into raw mode, make sure that these little, so make sure it's not like, so when you go back into raw mode, make sure you can hear a audible snap like that, because that tells you that the leg is fully pushed in. You can kind of see the difference here. See how it's a little more squarish to it, it's a little more upper as well. Once you hear that nice snap, that means you got the legs locked in for raw mode. So just gotta tell you that real quick. So you want the legs like this, and then flip them up. Just take these feet and bring them down. This tab, so that little foot's gonna tab into that tab right there, that little spot right there. Perfect. Bring down these pieces right here to go under the face. Sorry for the background noise. Same goes on for this side. Bam. Is it plugged in? Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time here. I might pre-record all these today just to get them out of the way, out of boredom. Alright, there we go. There's a little bit of the vehicle mode. So yeah, there's a little bit of Shockwave vehicle mode. We're almost done here. We're on the stretch. Like this. Oh my god. Sorry, let me cut real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something. Alright guys, sorry about that. Sorry for the background noise. Just have to tell them quiet down a little bit. So now I do this. I like to tuck the tube into this slot this part right here, when I am transforming my Shockwave, you can do what you want. Say again. Also, am I doing this? Yeah, I'm doing it. Also, this is on a double hinge, so you're gonna make sure to. So this is on a double hinge, so it's gonna go up like this and like that, and bring it all down. Bring the whole assembly down, and then bring up this and bring up this, and then bring it down and stuff that tube into there, and then flip, turn like that, and turn like that. No, you want this one. You want this arm like that. No, actually, you want that arm like that and that arm like that, and then basically these are gonna tab into here, and right there. So plug them in. So plug them all in. Yeah, we can plug them together. Now I have no idea if this vehicle mode is accurate to the source of to the actual movie model. Hold up, let me just take this off camera. No, yeah, okay. Let me pop the camera quick. I'm gonna go transform something. Alright, I did it. So what we're gonna do here is that so these are gonna tab into there and there. Focus. So basically, there's two little slots in the shoulders where those tabs are gonna plug into, and basically like that, and like that, and like that, and bam. So yeah. We're almost done. We're almost to the home stretch. This is the most important part of the transformation. You can't forget this. You gotta make sure to plug this in onto there, and bam, you have whatever the heck this is. Now, most of these reviews, Shockwave is going to transform into something weird and dumb and a pile of purple parts, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of these Shockwaves are going to turn to either a gun, a spaceship, or something else. But here's movie Shockwave. I have no idea. I mean, yeah, Shockwave didn't transform at all in Dark of the Moon, so I have no. So no one really knows if this is accurate or not. But I guess since he's part of the Studio Series line, this is the definitive mode for Shockwave. It's cool looking. I mean, it looks like a battle tank vehicle mode, like a Cybertronian tank, I guess. Yeah, there he is. There's Shockwave in his tank mode. He rolls pretty well, actually. So yeah, I'm going to cut the camera and we're going to transform Shockwave. Going to end the review, and I'm probably going to do more reviews of Shockwave. Yeah. So yeah, so every Shockwave is going to be different from a different line, of course. So yeah, let me cut the camera and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts and opinions on Shockwave. Alright guys, so now I'm going to give you my final thoughts and opinion on good old not MP Studio Series Shockwave. This is going to be the first of the Shockwave marathon. Now, if you can find him, go ahead. If you like the movie aesthetic, like if you can find the Studio Series Shockwave, go ahead. Like, I suggest picking up. He's really good. I mean, I love how they kind of, like, they put, like, this weird, like, not weird, but, like, I like how, like, he has these purple scrape marks. He's a lot more vibrant on camera, I noticed, and a lot more metallic-y when he's on camera than he is in real life. But I do like the subtle, like, purple scrape. Like, his paint is, like, chipped off from over the years of him fighting in the war. So that's one thing I do like of this figure. Downsides of the figure, this stupid little rubber, like, just this rubber, this rubber battering ram thing. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh my god. Sorry, there's something there's talking in the background, sorry about that. But, where was I? Oh yeah, talking about Shockwave. Good figure, pick him up. I got him, I don't know, like, Target, I think. I don't remember when I got him. Downsides, just the rubber, honestly. If you don't like the rubber, buy the upgrade kits. I suggest it. I don't have any upgrade kits for this guy. That's fine. So this is going to be the first Shockwave of the many reviews I'm going to do about Shockwave until my NP arrives, which is going to arrive in a few, like, I don't know when, but, like, on, like, several days. Hope you guys are ready for this review saying all about Shockwave. So yeah, this is the first of the Shockwave reviews. This is the Skywave Studio, signing off. See you next time.